Well, g'day, Mr. Sluggish here, and doing what most people do when they get a few spare seconds and jump on the bike and go for a ride. A little story to tell you this week though. Something happened that I thought was pretty cool, and it's not a big thing, but I thought it was pretty cool. So it all started, not a few months ago I suppose, when I bought the KLR and I was looking at KLR videos, as you do, to find out more about them and things that you can do to improve them, or you know, what to look for when you buy them and are they any good and all that sort of thing. And I came across quite a few channels, and I subscribed to 2 or 3 of them. And one of those was a bloke called Scratch Bubble. Now, the other day I had a comment on one of my videos from Mr. Scratch Battle, which I thought was pretty cool, because I watch his videos whenever he posts, through the common interest of a KLR, I suppose. And as luck would have it, through common interest, somehow he managed to watch one of my videos. Now, I don't profess to be anywhere near as good as him. His videos are a lot more professional than mine, but it was a really cool thing, you know, to have him turn up on the channel and pop a comment. So Scratch, if by any chance you see this one ever, thanks very much for popping by. Hope to talk to you again. So anyway, so this video I thought, while I'm having a bit of a ride around, I might start talking about why a dual sport motorbike. Not just a KLR, but why dual sport in general, you know. And I was thinking about this the other day, because I've had mostly road bikes, but tingled in the odd off-roader. So why would you go and buy something that does them both? And knowing that, you know, most dual spots don't do both things well. So what a dual sport? Because it opens up options. You know, if you get up in the morning or go for a ride or whatever, and you decide that you want to, oh, there's an old car there, go and check that out. You want to go on the highway for a bit, a good dual sport should be able to do that, you know, not as well as an usual road bike, but it should be able to do it. Oh, this is cool. Here we go. Found another old banger. Morris, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, a good dual sport should be able to jump on the highway and, you know, take you where you want to go, and relative comfort and safety and speed. You might wake up in the morning and decide that you'd like to cruise out where I am at the minute. A good dual sport should be able to get you here as well. You might decide to go just pottering around some back dirt roads. So a good dual sport should get you there as well. So what makes a good dual sport? Well, I reckon it's the 80% rule. Ooh, interesting. I reckon a good dual sport should be able to do road 80% as good as a road bike, 80% dirt as good as a, you know, trail bike, and just do everything 80% as well as what the actual things are. So where does the KLR fit in all this? Well, I don't think it's 80% quite. I think you might be at 75%, especially on road, just because of the fact that it's a big single and it's a bit vibey, but it's a, you know, does what it needs to do, and does it bloody well. In fact, I reckon if you're going off cost, it's the best dual sport bike available for the money. Oh, oops. So when Scratch commented on my post the other day, it was a video and was talking about, you know, would you own another bike? And I'm pretty sure that I definitely would, absolutely. But the poor old KLR, you know, once you've had one, it sneaks into your heart a little bit. This is not somebody's property, but anyway, probably not. We'll see what happens. Oh, what do you reckon? Yeah, we can do this. We can do it. Maybe. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Found another old car. Let's go and check this one out. That's an old Falcon, I reckon. Old 6-cylinder. Any tags? No tags. You can see it's she's pretty sunken in. Yeah, old Falcon, 4-door Falcon, I think. Only guessing though. Righto, let's keep going. Oh, there you go, 2 old cars already we've found. Let's see what else we can find out this way. So there's another beauty of dual sports. You won't find this sort of stuff and have the adventures like this on a road bike. Mind you, there's less chance of running over a brown or a black snake on a road bike too, as opposed to where I'm cruising at the moment. But here in Australia, it's still cold, it's winter, so the snakes haven't quite started their movement just yet. You know, give it another couple of months and I might think twice about riding where I am at the minute. Let's go. Pulls like a train. She pulls like a train. Sounds like a train sometimes too. Do you know, that's the other thing too that I've found since owning the KLR, that you need to let your imagination run wild a little bit sometimes. So, you know, if you're used to riding a road bike, you'd be cruising down this road going, yep, let's just follow this road where it goes and we'll see what happens. But because we're on a KLR, you know, if I want to hook it out there, if I want to go out there, you know, I can. And you should. If you own a bike like this, you should. Get off the road. Have a look around. You know, obviously don't go driving into someone's place because they get a little bit upset, but you know, that's what these bikes are made for. You know, so I'm going along here and follow the road, it'll take me out somewhere, or I can just do this. Oh, whoa. See where this goes. You know, that's the cool thing about this type of bike. It really is. Beautiful day for a ride too. Another beautiful day. Probably another month here in Australia. And it would have warmed up just that little bit more. But at the moment it's pretty good. So that's the road over there, I think. Just keep following this and see what happens. How good is this? I might just take myself back this way, hey? another thing I've been thinking about too, that why do bikes like the KLR come with street tyres, like full street tyres? Why would they come just with full-on street tyres? When I bought this thing, it had a full-on set of street-orientated tyres. Now, to me, you're going to own something like this, a big trail bike or a big dual sport, you've got to have at least 50/50s, you know, so that gives you the option of going off-road. I took those street road tyres off the road and I nearly died. They were terrible. They were even on this stuff. This is like loose packed, sandy, dirty stuff. They were shocking. They were absolutely shocking. So listen, if you own one of these things and you run full street tyres, can you tell me why? I mean, I get it if you're in the city and you commute on them, but surely there's got to be a better bike than a big dual sport for commuting or just pure road riding. Surely. Anyway, let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've got it wrong. Oh, see, I'm on the tarmac now, so maybe this is where the bike's designed to run. Maybe I've got it totally wrong. Because as soon as you put a set of 50/50s or you know, not full road or not full dirt, it's a compromise straight away. Anyway, I get that. So it's, you know, your knobbies are not fantastic on the tar, and if they're only 50/50, they're not brilliant in the sand or the mud either. So what is what's that even ground? You know, I'm running Continental TKC 80s on this, which are a 50/50. But you know, what do other people run? Do you run a 60/40, an 80/20? You know, what's your compromise? What's your middle ground? Interested to know, because I've been pretty happy with these. They've done everything that I've required. You know, I think if I was going to do a big tour and majority was tarmac, I'd probably think about a slightly more road oriented, because I'm not sure how much mileage I get out of these. You know, I've done 1500 k's on them, and yeah, they're all right. They've still got probably that again and a bit more if I'm lucky. But if you run them on tar all day, I reckon they'd just they'd chew themselves to pieces. Maybe. Anyway, I've still got the road orient tyres in the shed. Maybe just for shits and giggles, I should pop them on one day and take it out in the mud to show you how terrifying they are. Then again, I could wait till it's hailing and I could take you out on the tarmac and show you how terrifying these Continentals are in that condition. So, oh, you can't win, can you? It's not like you can carry a spare set of tyres on your back and switch them whenever you feel the need. Anyway, thanks for hanging out today. It was a bit of a rubbish vlog today, but to me, it's the first time I've had a ride for a while. I like talking to myself. It means if I'm talking to myself on a vlog, it means I'm actually riding. So that's always a bonus. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. And if you really are looking for a channel that, you know, shows a lot of content about KLR, jump over to Scratch Babble. Check out his channel. It's a lot better than this one. And I'll see you next time.